Greetings. Yesterday was Father's Day. I called most of my father figures, like really important ones, like my dad. He's a good guy. I called him. He's rushing to work. My stepdad, he's doing good. Still playing guitar, learning that stuff. Proud of him. And yeah, so cool beans. I had just seen the most vulgar of operas. Look it up. There's literally a Jerry Springer opera. I'm not kidding. It was like, wow, dude. Yeah, a lot of swear words, a lot of weird things. It starts out just like a regular Jerry Springer show, except the audience is singing. You got like the vamp up guy, and then there's like just the other regular show coming on. The actor playing Jerry Springer comes on, does his thing. This guy's cheating on his fiance with her friend and cheating on her with a tranny, and it's so that's a Lil Z musical number. Then they go to commercials, and then the commercials are even better. But yeah, it's interesting. You should go look for it if you haven't heard of it. A lot of swear words, just a lot of swear words. Not even kidding. Aside from that, I started trying to grow green onions. I tried to grow pepper plants. I'm not sure if they're growing or they're still germinating or what, but nothing's popping out yet, and it's starting to wonder if they're just not going to make it. The green onions, they looked pretty good after a day. I'm not going to lie. And I'm feeling pretty good about those. I'm going to try to let them grow to flower because I hear they look really, really good. Like they just grow these pink florals and stuff like that. Hopefully I can get seed from it so I can just replant and replant. Because I love green onions. I eat a lot of those. So it was hard getting enough to plant because you need like an inch of them, and I always like just sliver off the roots because I like the whole thing, like the white part and the green part, and ugh. But hopefully it'll pay off. Get some free onions. Friend gave me Avalon code for the DS, and it looks pretty cool. It's made by the same people who make Harvest Moon and Rune Factory and all that stuff, I guess. And those are pretty good games. I don't know why Rune Factory didn't jump out there, because it's like Harvest Moon, which is insanely popular, but you get to fight things, you get to plant things, you get to capture animals, have them fight for you, or have them work on your farm. And then you get to marry a woman. It's also a dating sim. It's got everything. So, yeah, I just watch my best friend play Rune Factory Frontier all the time, and she's just like, it's so much game in a little game. And it always freaks me out because the time is always going. It's like every minute is a second, and then every day is a different thing. There's holidays, and you gotta wait for shops to be open, stuff like that. And that just stresses me out. And she's like, why is this stressing you out? There's literally no consequences. You could do this forever. I'm like, oh, check that game out if you haven't already. It started on the Nintendo DS, and there was a sequel for the Wii, and there's another sequel for the Wii, and it's coming to the 3DS too. So I'm excited. Got one of those 3D bastards. Might want to get that game. Oh, another one of my bestest friends in the whole wide world's coming to visit today. He lives in the St. Louis area, so I never really got to hang out with him except for conventions. But, yeah, so Mike's coming down, and we're both excited. We're gonna go to the mall or something, hopefully. I haven't been to this mall yet. I have no idea what it's like. It's probably not going to be as good as the Oak Park Mall. Probably going to be smaller, yet shoppier than the mall, the Great Mall of the Great Plains, which is the two malls that I frequented back home. Oh, bad thing that went on. My friend, she has seizures, and yesterday was like really bad. She was like in and out, in and out. Like every 2 seconds, she'd be in another seizure for like maybe 2 to 30 seconds, and you just sit there twitching. We'd be mid conversation, and it would just like whoosh. And I just feel so bad for her. She went to go make chocolate milk, and she sprained her wrist making chocolate milk. That is some extreme milk right there. But anyway, she had a seizure trying to make chocolate milk, and she fell, and I couldn't catch her in time. So that's a thing of life. If you have epilepsy and you have frequent seizures, you fall over, you break things, you sprain things. It's not happy. But yeah, so luckily it was only a sprain, not break. It was swollen as balls. And I was like, you need to go to the hospital. She was like, I'm going to the hospital. And roommate was like, don't worry, she's going to the hospital. So I'm glad she went to the hospital because it's not broken. It's sprained with a contusion. She only has to wear a brace for just a few days. I was like, why not go a week just to be safe? Like, you can never heal a sprain too much. Like, the thing that happens is you jump right on it too quick and you resprain it, or it doesn't heal properly, which is always what happens to me because I'm too impatient. Anyway, so I hope everyone had a nice Father's Day if you have children, or if you have a father and you made it nice for them. But, okay, so wrapping it up here. Bye!